Hello everybody, this is Kyle Martin TV, and today I am bringing you another video. And yeah, this is my first benchmarking video of the year, and it is also my first benchmarking video with a dual PC setup. That way we can get the performance, the maximum performance, so we can do the benchmarks and post them. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a weird thing right now, but that's besides the point. So our gaming PC has an i5 10400 CPU clocked at 4 gigahertz. We have 16 gigabytes of RAM clocked at 3200 megahertz, and we have a RX 570 8 gigabytes running at 1400 megahertz on the core clock and 2000 megahertz on the memory clock. So yeah, this benchmark was pretty good. Like, the frame rates were pretty good. I do have a graph I'll be showing here in a little bit, but let me just tell you, this game looked freaking good for 4 years or 4 to 5 years ago. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, like, I had a couple problems, doing the benchmark, but overall it was pretty good. Like, I did have some 1% low, 1.1% low, heavy spikes, so I kind of had to redo the benchmark. Yeah. It's like sometimes you will have like 1% lows that don't like, you'll have medium run better than like low and very low, or that's just like how benchmarking works. Like, it's mostly, I think it's mostly, I want to say it's a CPU thing, because like 1% low, and that, like they say, like the more cores you throw in there, the better it is, stuff like that. And yeah, like, I mean, I had the same thing happen with my previous benchmarking runs all the way back, like PUBG and all that. So yeah, we're doing pretty good here. I'm super excited to start doing more benchmarking videos, and I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, like get every game. I figure that about 5 minute run, is actually pretty good compared to, let's say, like 30 minutes of one setting, and you don't really need that. I think 5 minutes is actually just enough time to get that juicy sweet spot, like to see what the performance is like in that certain area. And it's more of like a graphics card test if you're doing, like, runs in like one area, like I am in the video. But we're not comparing right now. This is just the system, seeing how it runs. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, so now I'm going to be showing you guys the graph. All right, well, here's the graph. Rise of the Tomb Raider, i5 10400, 16 gigabytes of RAM, RX 570, 8 gigabytes. And you can see we got the lowest, low, medium, high, and very high presets. Now, I didn't do any like custom settings or anything like that. This is just a preset video. So yeah, we have the 0.1% lows, 1% lows, and the average frame rate. So let's start off with all the 1% lows. So the lowest did 43.1%, low did 42.9, medium did 72, high did 67.4, and very high did 53. So yeah, like, you basically want at least 1% low above 60 FPS. I mean, like, on an average, average frame rate is very important, but you also need to take into account like any drops that you might have. Like, it can happen, and it does happen, and that's why I have to do some restarts when it comes to the benchmark. And yeah, so medium, you can see right when we get to medium, instead of like 43, 42, like really hovering around that 43.1% low, which that's very like similar. And then it goes to 72, like, so a higher setting gives you more stability, basically. And I don't really know how that works. Now, people have asked me in my comments on my PUBG video, like, hey, why is medium running better than low? And I'm like, bro, I don't know. It's just how computers work. This has come up multiple times, actually. I mean, I can't really name any other examples right now besides PUBG. Like, I've only done like a benchmark for PUBG, and like I don't even remember like Call of Duty World War II. So, I'm pretty new to the benchmarking scene here, I guess you could say, but I really like to run around, play with settings, and I like to just, display the specs and, talk about frame rates. I don't know why that's so appealing, but it just is. And, I really want to help people inform their purchase decision. If you want this processor, if you want this RAM, which obviously the RAM doesn't matter, really. I mean, obviously the megahertz and all that does matter, but like, universally everyone has like 8 or 16 gigabytes. I mean, you could compare 8 to 16 gigabytes, stuff like that. But yeah, it's mostly, CPU, GPU, like, to see what people want to buy, right? And the i5 10400 is a nice price point. I got it for like $180, I think. I bought like a crazy overkill motherboard though, but let's not talk about that. I wanted, all the fancy features, and I might want to get the next generation processor. I don't know, it's all up in the air at this point. Anyways, the graphics card also, RX 570. This is a very, very strong graphics card. It can run pretty much most games except for like those extremely demanding ones like Microsoft Flight Simulator, which you can't really call that a game, but and also freaking Cyberpunk 2077. That thing just absolutely destroys my graphics card. Like I can't even run that game. Like on lowest settings, it's very hard. And yeah, I still haven't done a benchmarking run. That's why I'm doing like pretty much all of this, because I was like, yo, let's build a new PC, you know. Uh, I mean, obviously I need a new graphics card, but where are those at, right? Yeah, exactly. Unless you want to spend double the money to get a new graphics card. And I think no thank you. So I think this is just gonna have to do. That's kind of why I'm benchmarking older game. Like I'm probably gonna be doing like older games stuff. I even want to benchmark, and I know this sounds crazy. I want to benchmark the 6870. And I want to like benchmark as many games as it can run, get that, and then compare, maybe even do a follow-up video, a comparison video, like comparing that to like an RX 570, which is a pretty, I mean, they both have 70 in it, so they're kind of like more mid-range kind of offerings. So yeah, that was all just off the 0.1% lows, like just talking about that. Okay, so yeah, 72, 67.4, and 53. So 53 is very, like, that's definitely playable. Now, keep in mind 0.1% and 1% lows. Now, I'm not exactly sure what they are, but it's like 95th, 99th percentile, I believe. And then average is like, obviously average is like all the numbers, divided or whatever, but 90th percentile, I've seen that pop up, like 90th, 95th, and 99th. So like 99, so 1% of the time, right, you're hitting these 0.1% lows. 1% of the 1% lows are 90 or 5% of the time, like that the FPS drops to. And then average is just your average FPS, which is the most common looked number. But I want to be, I want to kind of push these settings out. I feel like it'll help inform, purchasing decisions or whatnot. Like, I mean, I'm used to using 6-core 12-thread processors around the same gigahertz. Like, I mean, I did kind of get an upgrade, but like, it's only noticeable in a certain titles. Like, I can actually play Rust now, which it was like 60 FPS before with like everything turned down, and now it's like 100, like 100. Okay, like, but that's actually turning up some settings. Like, it was like 160 on like the same settings, which like pretty insane. That's like almost triple, right? 60, 120, 180. Like that's basically triple my frame rate. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because of the higher RAM frequencies. But yeah, let's talk about the 1% lows now. So on the lowest setting, we got 66.1. Low, we got 65.8. So those two are very, very similar. And then you see, right when we get to medium, 82.4. So that shot up. And then right when after you turn it to high, go to 72.3. And then 55.5 for the very high. So yeah, I probably recommend for this combo to run, high settings. I mean, the game, even like in game, it even says like, high is the best for performance versus visuals. And if you have a 4 GB version of this card, you're definitely not going to be able to run very high, because I got like I saw it were running like 8,000 on someone else's video, but I think mine was like running like 5,000 or so. All right, and now we have the average frame rate. So we have 126.9 FPS for the lowest setting, going down to 120.2 for the low, and then it drops 20 frames and it goes to 103.8 for the medium, and that's very playable. And then we got high at 92.4. And then finally, very high, still very, very, very playable FPS, 72.5, which is absolutely mind-boggling. I remember doing this on, like, I don't remember, was it the same graphics card? I think it was. Like, I tried to, like, I was getting, like, 50 FPS with the same graphics card, with a Ryzen processor, I believe. It might have been, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like... Which is ridiculous. Like, really? You know, is that, you know, how, like, much of an upgrade? Like, it said, like, 20% upgrade percent, like, in userbenchmark.com. So, I don't know. Take it how you will, grain of salt, you know, every system runs differently. Yeah, the whole gist of it. But yeah, I really like this combo. This combo seems pretty beastly. Now that I can actually get, you know, 60 FPS in pretty much any game except, you know, Cyberpunk. Like, that game is very GPU demand. Like, any game that's not, like, super GPU demand. Like, next-gen game, right? Like, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Cyberpunk. Those are the two titles I can think of. I can't really think of any other titles. But yeah, I've been ranting on for about 12 freaking minutes now, so I'm going to leave timestamps in the description. Sorry if you already got all the way, you know, to right here without even watching any of the presets and, you know, how they run, like. But yeah, I'm just gonna have timestamps down in the description for all the various settings. And yeah, I hope, once again, that you guys enjoyed this video. I am planning on doing more benchmarks like this one. You know, I really just want to help people, you know, like, if they want, like, a certain processor. Like, I mean, I recommend this processor. Obviously, I can't say the graphics card, because you can't just go run out and buy a graphics card right now. But who knows, you know, maybe maybe in a year or two, people are gonna come to this video and be like, hey, bam, you know, RX 570. Oh yeah, that's in stock, you know, even though it's like a couple-year-old card, you know, it's still running Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't know, but, you know, like, this, you know, like, people like to play older games, you know, and I'm one of those people. I actually like to play BioShock, you know, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Like, it makes me appreciate it more, you know. Like, when I played this game, I fell in love with it, you know. And Shadow of the Tomb Raider didn't really hit that spot for me. I mean, I don't think I even own it. I think I own it on PlayStation, but I don't have that anymore, so. Yeah, I bought it on PlayStation, don't have it anymore, but, you know, it's fine, you know, I didn't, like, it wasn't as special, you know, like, I feel like the story in Rise of the Tomb Raider is one of the best, so, I don't know. I also like the gameplay, you know, it's really sick, So, yeah, I mean, if you haven't played it, I mean, you know, obviously, yeah, play this game, and yeah, I'm going to finally leave you guys to the rest of the video. Once again, I really hope you liked this video. Drop a like below. Comment your thoughts and opinions, because, you know, there will be opinions, right? And yeah, subscribe for future content like this. Hit that alert box button, you know, push notifications, you know. Stay up to date, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Peace.
It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this. Oh no, they're already here. Got to get inside.
Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Damn it. Come on. There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity. Damn it. That was too close. They're blasting their way in. Let's hope this works. It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this. Oh no. They're already here. Got to get inside.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Damn it. Come on. There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity. Damn it. That was too close. They're blasting their way in. Let's hope this works. It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this. Oh no. They're already here. Got to get inside.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Damn it. Come on. There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity. Damn it. That was too close. They're blasting their way in. Let's hope this works. It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this. Oh no. They're already here. Got to get inside.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Damn it. Come on. There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity. That was too close. They're blasting their way in. Let's hope this works. It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this. Oh no. They're already here. Got to get inside.
Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Damn it. Come on. There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity. Damn it. That was too close. They're blasting their way in. Let's hope this works.